Alright, what's up guys? This video is about do the children bear the iniquity of the fathers? Vice versa, do the fathers bear the iniquity of the children? This is one of my favorite ones. It's just such an easy contradiction, so easy to spot. Let's get straight to it. So let's go to Deuteronomy 24. Deuteronomy 24:16. It says it right here. This is a law, okay? The father shall not be put to death for the children, neither shall the children be put to death for the fathers. Every man shall be put to death for his own sin. That's like just red letters. That means it's exactly what it says. Oh well, this is just Deuteronomy. This is the book of the law. This is just the scribes talking. Okay, you can say that. Let's go to Ezekiel 18:20. Ezekiel 18:20. Now look who's talking here. The word of the Lord came to me saying. So you can't say that this is just a man talking, just making up something. This is real. This is the real deal. So it says this is verse 20. The soul that sinneth, it shall die. So that's it. The son shall not bear the iniquity of the father, neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son. The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him. This is like very simple. Look, therefore I will judge you, O house of Israel, saith the Lord. Like this is from God saying this. So that's pretty simple, right? I mean, it's just you do your own thing, you get judged by your own actions. Your kids don't, it's very simple. So let's go back to Genesis. Let's just kind of go book by book and see how this is wrong. So Genesis 3. Let's go to 16. So after they eat the apple, which I mean, obviously they're gonna eat it. He put a serpent there for no reason. So this is the curse that we get. Greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. So now every woman we have like what 8 billion people on earth. Every woman has to has great conception. Every woman has birth pains now because of this. Like all of us, and we didn't choose to eat that. I mean, like someone could have chose not to eat that. It says Adam, cursed be the ground sake for Charles, so that you do all that is in thy life. Once again, like, and now all of us have to do this, because one person did it. So that's one. All right, so we're here in Exodus 20. Exodus 20, let's see, 5 says, "Thou shalt not bow down to them." Sorry. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I am the Lord, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, fathers upon the children, unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me. So unto the children, unto their generations, basically. So that's obviously saying, like, the children are inheriting the sins of the fathers, right there. Let's go to Numbers. I know one on Numbers, I think it's 30, 31. What's going on here? So I think Israel got attacked, and I think they're re-attacking. They're not re-attacking. They're trying to attack another nation. Not attack. The women were like trying to convince them to worship other gods and stuff. So I think it's 17. It says, "Now kill therefore every male among the little ones, and kill every woman that have not known a man. But all the women children that have not known a man by lying with them, keep alive for yourself." Just look at this. Now kill every male among the little ones. Why? Well, because apparently Israel they were sinning, so they were worshiping other gods and stuff. You can read it up here. I won't read the whole entire thing, but just think like, what does killing the little ones have to do with this? Like they're not in charge of this. Killing maybe the ones that started it are the ones that are trying to do it to you, yeah. But killing the little ones? Like how does that doesn't make any sense to me. And what's funny about Deuteronomy is that if you go to Deuteronomy 5, Deuteronomy 5:9 says, it's kind of like a parallel verse to the Exodus one. It says, "Thou shalt not bow down himself." Yeah. Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, for the fourth generation, third, fourth generation. Like it just says, like God doesn't. You're not gonna have fathers inherit the sins of the sons and stuff. But this is literally in the same book. It's the same book. 26:14 or 24:16. Look, the father shall not be put to death for the children. Well, then why did they just say it in verse 5 or in chapter 5? What was it, 5:9? It just says it. Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children. Like it clearly says it, bro. So this next one is in the book of Daniel. I know everyone's pretty much familiar with that. This is a recording. This is the lion's den. Should go on to 24. So basically, Daniel's like proved that his God is worthy and he saved them. So the people that accused him, you know, of Daniel not having God with them or whatever, they're getting punished. So we're gonna go to 24. It says, and the king commanded and brought those men which had accused Daniel, and they cast them into the den of lions, them, and notice this, their children and their wives. And what happens? Did the lions just stay still and, you know, where there's like little cats? What do the lions do to these guys? And the lions had the mastery of them and break all their bones in pieces or ever they came at the bottom of the den. So that the lions destroyed these guys. It's not really the fact that they were making fun of it, it's the fact that their children were in this too. So that's yeah. Alright, the next one we're gonna go to 1 Chronicles 21. It says, and Satan stood up and provoked Israel to number Israel. I mean, provoked David to number Israel, or it was a census basically. And then basically saying, David said to God, I have sinned greatly because I had done this thing. So David sinned here for doing this. And then let's keep going down. So God tells David, like, okay, you have 3 punishments you can choose. It says 3 years of famine, 3 days of the sword and having your land like overtaken by the enemies, or pestilence. And then David said, basically right here, David's saying that, you know, I'm just a man, the Lord is more merciful than I am, so let God pick. So God chose pestilence, and it says 70,000 men, and there fell of Israel 70,000 men. So because what if David did, for the census, 70,000 men died from this. So let me go to the NIV. It's kind of hard to read in the King James Version, but I'm just used to it. So NIV, it's verse 13. Counts for the fighting men. I am in deep distress. Let me fall into the hands of the Lord, for his mercy is great. So the Lord sent a plague over Israel, and 70,000 men fell dead. So what do those 70,000 men do? I mean, they could have sinned their lives, but that's not their fault. Like, why did they have to die? That's like we're getting like 5 of them. That's like 5 checks on the Bible already, bro. I like to show this one a lot. It's just, so this one's kind of different. People can say whatever. It's Psalms 137. Let me. Sorry, I'm tired right now. I should go on to sleep. My voice is. All right, 137. Babylon. So they got whooped by Babylon basically. In the last verse, let me go to the PJ version. In the last verse here, it says something a little not kind about children. It says, "Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones." Now, okay, this is just a saying. Psalms is kind of like, not poems, but they're kind of just like little sayings and parables and stuff. But I mean, come on, a parable about dashing a little kid against a stone, like that's not really a good parable, or at least I don't think it's a good parable. So that's check 6. All right, and I think I got one more in my head. Let's see, 2 Samuel 12. Let's go to 11. I think it starts at 11. Okay, so this is kind of, I'll just try to summarize it. So basically, um, Judah's going to battle, Israel, whatever, Judah, Israel. They're going to battle, and there's this, there's this girl named Bathsheba, and it says the woman was very beautiful to look upon. And Bathsheba's already married. He's married to a guy named Uriah. But what David did is he sent Uriah into battle. Because he wanted to he wanted to hit Bathsheba. So I'm trying to find the part where it says, hold on. All right, I had to find the verse. So the way that he sent him to the war, that David did, he said, and he wrote a letter saying, "Let Uriah." So basically, David's writing to Joab, I believe, and Joab's kind of like the commander, I think. It says, and he wrote in the letter saying, "Set ye Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle, and retire ye from him, that he may be smitten and die." So basically, David's putting Uriah in the front line so that he can die. Obviously, so that he won't know that he hit Bathsheba. And it just keeps going on. So everyone's like, yeah. And they actually win the battle, I think. No. I think they win this part. And they come back. And then Uriah's like, "David, why did you do this?" Then they go back to war. And then the shooters, they kill Uriah in battle. And then luckily, God says, that's pretty bad, man. Like that's at least God actually stood up and said, this displeased me. So yeah. Now let's see what the punishment should be. Sorry, I was stuttering a lot. So basically, I'm gonna say, in that last chapter, basically, Uriah has a wife named Bathsheba. David has sex with Bathsheba, and he sends Uriah to war so that he can die. That's basically what happens. Now, this is what the punishment is. This is the next chapter. It says, David's anger was kindled against the man. Let's keep going down. Alright, verse 13. Says, so David says, "I've sinned against the Lord." And then Nathan says, "The Lord hath put away thy sin, thou shalt not die." So basically, David sinned, but he shall not die. That's kind of weird. I thought Deuteronomy said, "Those who sin shall die." But that's whatever. Howbeit, because the deed of this occasion of the enemies, Lord, to blaspheme. So basically saying, I gotta do something, or else the enemies are gonna blaspheme us. So what does he do? What's the punishment? It says, "The child that is born unto thee shall surely die." So here's a recap. David sends Uriah to war. Uriah dies. David has a son with Bathsheba, and the son dies. And it says the son was sick too. On the 7th day, the child died. There's a part, I know it said the son was sick. So basically, the son was suffering too, for what David did. And nothing happened to David. So, I mean, that's pretty much it for this one. I don't have any more verses 5, 9, 12, 37. But yeah, that's just basically saying how that's just a clear contradiction. So, yep, that's it.